Hello everyone. My name is Jester Kerey Cuyena from the ICT 11, and today I'm going to explain to you some of the concepts that we need to know when it comes to information technology. And we have two questions here based on the concept that we need to answer. So first, what do you think is the effects of artificial intelligence in our future generation? For me as a student and of course as a learner, I would think that the effects of artificial intelligence today is kind of big, especially in the modern technology and modern science. In terms of technology, it helps the community more stabilized and more presentable. And one thing that I need to mention is technology and artificial intelligence helps the future generation by means of different aspects. So, um, artificial intelligence does not help the community too, but of course uh, the world as well. So it helps the science, the medicine, the technology, the environment, the society, the government, and many more. So artificial intelligence in real life is more about on how something or how someone will improve by means of technology. So artificial intelligence in the future will be great or would be great because it helps the community more techy and at the same time it helps um, the world more improve or improvise when it comes to more technological ideas or technological methods. So it helps the research, it helps the science, it helps the mathematics and other fields to gain more knowledge and of course to gain more information. So artificial intelligence does not it's not all about robots, it's not all about technology, but it's all about information that we need to know or that we need to acquire. So in future generation, artificial intelligence would be great. No, it would or it could be included some robots, some AIs that needs to use visual, sensory, or even automatic systems like that. So artificial intelligence will be a automated thing that we need to uh, wait in the future generations. So the effects of it to people, of course, it will be more efficient. Their work will be efficient. Will be become ease or will become an ease to them. Their works, their researches, their studies, and so on and so forth. So it's really reliable and efficient at the same time because of the artificial intelligence that the future generation will come or go on. So next is all about the importance of big data analytics or analytics. So in big data analytics, when we say big data analytics, the importance of it is the big data itself. It's not just about the data, the numbers or values that we have, the variables that we have, but the big data analytics tells us that this is a big data that it is more important that we need to know. It is a big data that is interconnected to any systems that we all know. So big data analytics has three uh, V's or three important things that we need to know. The first is volume, next is velocity, and of course, uh, the last thing that we need to know is when we say volume, it is how the data or how data is big in terms of how something is big or how something it is too big when it comes to data. So volume defines the how big something it is when it comes to numbers, variables, or strings, or how something it is big when it comes to data itself or the file itself. So when we say velocity, it is the speed of um, it is the speed of data when in terms of internet, in terms of technology, in terms of how the speed of the data transfer from one place to another. So that is the velocity, the speed of something, or the speed of data. So last thing that we need to remember is this V that I've mentioned is important in our system. It is important in our lives because big data analytics, it's not just about a big data itself, or a big numbers, different variables, but this is all about how this big data or this big function works on different systems. So it is also important to know that this big data analytics is interconnected with artificial intelligence. No, because without big data, or without data, this artificial intelligence will not work, or wouldn't work. They are alongside, or they are interconnected to each other in order to function in a certain system. So certain system, like for example, society, technology, science, medicine, mathematics, and so on and so forth. So artificial intelligence and big data analytics are one of the components that are interconnected to each other. So big data analytics is an important thing that we need to remember and we need to know. So big data analytics is it's not just about variables or numbers, but it is a big, massive data that it is interconnected or applicable to all data systems, or different systems or aspects in our lives, or in our society. So that's the importance of these two. Again, artificial intelligence, it would be techy in the future generation, and it could help certain or massive tons of people, or the generation that it is coming in the future, because artificial intelligence or AIs are more on automated or automated or automatically systems that it is used, or it is using by something what we call as uh, visuals or visions, and so on and so forth, technology or machines. So artificial intelligence is kind of a bit hard, because artificial intelligence is not just about robots, but it's all about technology that we need to improve, or we need to um, work in order for a system, or order for a certain system to help with. So it makes sense because artificial intelligence helps the upcoming future generation, and of course it helps the society in terms of technology. So the next is the importance of big data analytics. It's not just about numbers or variables, but it is a component in which a data, it is interconnected to different systems or aspects in our society and in our lives. So I hope you learned something from this video, and I hope uh, I've discussed the different certain topics, or certain aspects, concepts of these two questions that it is answered by, of course, me. So I hope you learned something from this video. Thank you, and God bless.